with friends. We begin the first hour of Fox and Friends with this. This is unbelievable. Anti-Israeli protesters fly the Hezbollah flag in front of the New York Stock Exchange, the terroristic flag found in Lebanon, chanting "Death to America," while marching through the streets of various cities in America. Bleep shouting "Death to Israel." Ainsley, protesters jamming. Up traffic for hours on the Brooklyn Bridge, some even burning the American flag. Look at that. Meanwhile, on the other coast in San Francisco, 38 activists were arrested after shutting down the Golden Gate Bridge for almost 5 hours. Another group blocked several sections of the freeway around the Bay Area, brought city to a grind. Lawrence, in Chicago, travelers heading to an international airport forced to drag their luggage down the highway after protesters completely blocked access to main terminal. 54 people were arrested there. Brian, unbelievable this is allowed to happen. I mean, this is day. Also, it's not even a day in which you could say there was a bombing of relief workers in Gaza. This is a day in which 24 hours prior, the country of Israel was under attack and was taken out and blocked most of those missiles and rockets by Arab nation, primarily led Israel itself. Jordan and Saudi Arabia playing an adamant role. Even Egypt could have played a role. In America, somebody is paying all these 20-something-year-olds to take the pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas, pro-Hezbollah side, which is insane if you know the ethics and the values that don't exist in their organizations and in their countries, even for Iran. What are they even thinking? Ainsley, why yesterday? Tax Day. Did this in honor of Tax Day, pro-Palestinian, economic local call, hubs sending a message. That's why a law has been introduced to make it a federal crime to purposefully obstruct public roads and highways. It's called and Safe and Open Streets Act. Steve, good for them. We're going to speak to Speaker Mike Johnson about that coming up. One of those screens shows the IR's Golden Gate Bridge. 5 hours. They sat there for 5 hours. The cops just looked at them. It is ridiculous. If somebody is blocking a road, just imagine. Okay? There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Complete ground to a halt for 5 hours. How many people were in ambulances who had to go through areas where these? Ainsley? Go work or pick up their kids. Right. How many people on the pro-Palestinian side missed meetings or flights and are angry what happened? They can understand it, but at the same time, it kind of backfired for people like that. So it took 5 hours to get them off the bridge. Meanwhile, down in Florida, by contrast, Florida traffic was stopped 15 minutes in downtown Tampa. Lawrence, there is that flag. Miami, some protesters dragged off the streets by cops. Off the streets by cops. On X, people in Florida said people who block traffic should be arrested, and also on X somebody said This is why Jesus invented tasers. Florida knows how to do it. Lawrence, I got a message from a friend yesterday. He's a broker in Lower Manhattan, a Democrat, one of the people that said he would never vote for Donald Trump. And he texted me yesterday and said it was a college-aged girl, and she said to him, all Jews.
Hi, guys, this is not the first protest where we have seen this. There were pro-Hamas flags right after the October 7th attack. And we know this because I went down there and covered ID. They have been very clear on what they believe. Now, there is a segment of the organizers are all pro-Hamas. There are some kids there that are anti-American, been indoctrinated by the college professors. I'm wondering where are the parents paying for this? Do you know what your kids are doing out here? They don't like the country anymore. They hate Jews. There has to be a standard in America. And Brian, from my perspective, we're just itching for an attack. We have homegrown people that hate our country, and we're allowing them to be embedded within the pro-Hamas crowd. Greater than Brian. I want to find out WHO is paying them. Obviously, they have no jobs. They are not in school, and they can feel as though they can block these roadways. They are organizing. They have these chants. We saw it in Chicago. They were going over how to say these chants in Farsi. We saw it in Chicago. They were going over how to say these chants in Farsi. So how you could ever take Iran's side in America when they have been the enemy of this country since 1979? The people of Iran hate these chants in Farsi. So how you could ever take Iran's side in America when they have been the enemy of this country since 1979? The people of Iran hate